Coca-Cola isn't just a drink. It's a global phenomenon. But behind the iconic red logo and the refreshing fizz lies a masterclass in marketing psychology. A story of how a simple beverage symbolized happiness, unity, and even rebellion. Let's dive into the secrets of Coca-Cola's marketing genius, the psychological tricks they've used to captivate billions, and the jaw-dropping numbers that prove their success. The birth of a brand, more than just a drink. It all started in 1886 when pharmacist John Pemberton created a syrup meant to cure headaches. But Coca-Cola didn't become a global sensation by accident. Early on, the company realized that they weren't just selling a drink, they were selling a feeling. One of their first psychological tricks, branding happiness. Coca-Cola's early ads didn't focus on the product itself, but on the emotions it evoked. They associated the drink with joy, friendship, and good times. This was no coincidence. It was a calculated move to tap into the human desire for connection and positivity. The psychology of the logo, why red and white? Ever wondered why Coca-Cola's logo is red and white? It's not just because it looks good. Red is a color that stimulates appetite, excitement, and urgency. It's no accident that fast food chains like McDonald's and KFC also use red in their branding. The white script, on the other hand, evokes a sense of purity and simplicity. Together, these colors create a subconscious trigger that makes you crave a Coke, even if you didn't realize you wanted one. The power of repetition, the pause that refreshes. Coca-Cola didn't just advertise, they dominated the conversation. In the early 20th century, they flooded the market with slogans like, "The pause that refreshes," and "Have a Coke and a smile." These phrases weren't just catchy, they were psychological anchors. By repeating these messages, Coca-Cola embedded themselves into the cultural consciousness. They created a Pavlovian response. Every time someone felt thirsty or needed a break, they thought of Coke. The Santa Claus conspiracy. Here's a little-known fact. Coca-Cola played a huge role in shaping the modern image of Santa Claus. Before the 1930s, Santa was depicted in various colors, including green and blue. But in 1931, Coca-Cola commissioned artist Haddon Sundblom to create a jolly, red and white Santa for their holiday ads. This wasn't just a festive campaign, it was a psychological masterstroke. By associating Santa, and by extension Christmas, with Coca-Cola, they turned their product into a holiday staple. Today, the image of Santa sipping a Coke is etched into our collective memory. The Share a Coke campaign, personalization at scale. In 2011, Coca-Cola launched one of the most successful marketing campaigns in history, Share a Coke. They replaced their logo with popular names and phrases like best friend or mom, encouraging people to find bottles with their names or gift them to others. This campaign wasn't just clever, it was psychologically brilliant. By personalizing their product, Coca-Cola tapped into the human need for recognition and connection. People didn't just buy a Coke, they bought a Coke with their name on it. The result? A 2% increase in US sales after years of decline, and over 500,000 photos shared on social media with the hashtag #ShareACoke. The scarcity trick? Limited editions. Coca-Cola is a master of creating artificial scarcity. From limited edition flavors like cherry vanilla to holiday-themed packaging, they know how to make their product feel special and exclusive. This taps into a psychological principle called FOMO, fear of missing out. When people think something is rare or temporary, they're more likely to buy it, even if they don't really need it. The numbers don't lie. Coca-Cola's jaw-dropping success. Let's talk numbers, because Coca-Cola's success is nothing short of staggering. 1.9 billion servings per day. That's how many Cokes are consumed worldwide. $43 billion in revenue. Coca-Cola isn't just a brand, it's an empire. 94% global recognition. The Coca-Cola logo is recognized by almost everyone on the planet. But here's the most impressive stat. Coca-Cola spends $4 billion annually on advertising. Why? Because they know that every dollar spent is an investment in maintaining their psychological grip on consumers. How Coca-Cola traps you without you even noticing. Coca-Cola's marketing isn't just about selling a product, it's about controlling your mind. Here's how they do it. Emotional manipulation. They associate their brand with happiness, friendship, and nostalgia, making you feel good every time you see their logo. Sensory triggers: the sound of a can opening, the fizz of the drink, the taste of sugar, all designed to create a multisensory experience you can't resist. Social proof: when you see everyone else drinking Coke, you want to join in. It's the bandwagon effect in action. The dark side of the fizz: while Coca-Cola's marketing is undeniably brilliant, it's not without controversy. Critics argue that the company has contributed to global health issues like obesity and diabetes by promoting sugary drinks. But even this backlash hasn't stopped Coca-Cola from dominating the market. Conclusion: the ultimate marketing machine. Coca-Cola isn't just a drink. It's a psychological experiment on a global scale. From their iconic logo to their emotional advertising, they've mastered the art of making you want something you don't even need. So the next time you reach for a Coke, remember, you're not just drinking a beverage. You're falling into a carefully crafted trap, one that's been decades in the making. And honestly, that's what makes Coca-Cola the undisputed king of marketing.